Hey there, all of you gamers, it is me, good old TG, and welcome back to my channel yet again. And today I'm going to be talking about the next future for Warframe, that being the old peace. Now, unfortunately, I did initially plan to record my reaction for this, but I did it without audio, and, I wanted to experience the moment, and I wanted to talk about, the future of, Warframe and stuff. So with that said, let's just get into how I feel. Now, I am not going to edit this video much because this is just really going to be like a short but simple video about how I feel about this update and like what I think about the future of Warframe. With all that said, I'm going to talk about the elephant in the room, the Tau. That's right, we are going to be finally getting ready to, well, experience the Tau, because I'm pretty sure the whole thing is of what they showed us is like 1999, where like we're going to be playing the whole thing, and it's just going to be like, it's going to be like leading us into, well, like something we have to wait for like the rest of the year. And I'm okay with that, really. Because if this is just like 1999, then they're setting up for something big, and we're not sure what it will be. I mean, there are some theorists there are some lore maniacs that are like already know what it's gonna be about, so keep that in mind. And of course, there are like many speculations as soon as people saw Excalibur Prime, being playable. I like to think that this is like a window for us to actually experience Excalibur Prime before like we'll never see him again. And I think that's like a good thing for the baby Tenno who had no idea he existed. And yeah, there are still baby Tenno that are still playing these updates. So like not everyone's gonna be high level when it comes to playing this. But yeah, Baby Tenno will experience Excalibur Prime before he goes away forever. I don't think he's gonna be like a collectible. I mean, I would hold on to that hope, but I don't think he's gonna be a collectible anytime soon because I don't think they have a thing to re-release that. But aside from Excalibur Prime, the whole gameplay of like this whole Tau place, like I had no idea what this was about. But looking back, it was like just a normal game of hide and seek. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's really good. Go watch the thing yourself. But we meet this new friend of ours. His name is Adis, I think, and he has a very great voice and very great personality. We're trying to remember the old war and what happened with Tau. Well, not the old war, but like the old peace. We're trying to remember what happened with Tau. It's a whole backstory that we're trying to dive into, and yeah, it's all buried in history. Now, when we get back into the backstory, I'm like, there's Ballas, obviously, and do y'all consider Ballas a villain? Let me know. I'm always curious about that. But yeah, we see Ballas. So now we see what his drip looked like while he was creating the prime frames. Speaking of prime frames, at this point I wasn't paying attention to the art panel of Warframe, so I didn't know what the next prime looked like at the time. But like you can see here in my reaction, I knew immediately that Caliban Prime was next. I mean, obviously, they're always going in the order of Warframes that release, so that's how the release of Prime Frame works. Well, unless you're Grendel and Sevagoth. So yeah, Caliban Prime is the next Warframe. He looks really cool. He's also coming with the, I forgot his melee weapon. I forgot the name of his melee weapon. The Venado. He's coming with the Venado Prime. He's also coming with a Prime Sniper Rifle, which I mean, it's kind of like I don't know how to explain it, but it didn't really exist before. It's basically like the Banshee Prime situation where they had to make up a weapon for a Prime frame to actually use. Like, I didn't think they'd actually do this again, but they gave us the Godfa Prime, so I don't know what I was expecting, really. Nonetheless, it's pretty cool. I could not for the life of me find the art for it anywhere. I guess I had to go back earlier in the stream and find that. But looking at the art, he looks really cool. I have no idea if that's an ephemera or that's a part of his body, like the floating things right there. But he looks really, really, really cool. That's my thoughts on Caliban Prime. Just segment it. Speaking of primes, we go back into Excalibur Prime, back down into the I forgot what that place is called already. Like, there's a lot happening. But we go down into that battlefield, and yeah, it's wow, a lot. Seeing the old Grenier that, the operator just mentions over and over again, like the Grenier used to be builders. Well, yeah, I'm seeing that. Now I don't know what to call these. Like these are called earlier Grenier or whatever, but I'm for personal reasons I'm just gonna call them Grenier Prime because I don't know, it just shockingly leaves the door for so many possibilities. Now, of course, we're gonna have to derail this because I completely forgot to talk about something else, and that is that's the next Warframe, the Devil Frame. I was like, whoa, what? The Devil Frame is real? Well, I mean, not like the Devil Frame is like the Spider Frame is real, but like this frame is something special because this is gonna be like, well, a frame we're gonna have to wait for until the update comes out. But this was Minky's last Warframe before he unfortunately passed away. Rest in peace. Um, but yeah, looking exciting, and of course we're getting two new proto frames as well. Of course, these ones being romanceable, and I gotta say I'm contemplating whether or not breaking up with Owie because of Wisp. But that's like until the update actually releases. Anyways, the devil frame himself, nicknamed Uriel. Not sure what will happen in like lore. Maybe he's passing judgments. Can the Orokin be forgiven? Probably not, but we'll see about that when the actual update actually releases. Speaking of the Orokin, we have to get back into, well, the motion. When it comes to these sentients, oh boy, I don't even know where to begin. But man, I guess I have to talk about I gotta have to talk about this guy's singing voice because he has a beautiful singing voice, really. And yeah, it's used to bring sentience back to life and stuff. And I guess we're gonna find out how human sentients were before they became the war-torn machines they were before. I mean, I do remember some Alad V saying something about us destroying a whole like civilization, and we don't remember it. And I gotta be honest, bro. I completely forgot that Alad V is like important to Warframe lore. So yeah, let's just listen to what he says from now on. JK, we don't care about that guy, but we do accept him in our hearts. Now, as for this fight against this giant sentient creature, we were unfortunately, man, yeah, I was being apologetic for something I wasn't even playing, but we unfortunately had to end the creature's life, and yeah, Adis did not like that, of course. So yeah, this was definitely a great beginning to the next era of Warframe. But that's enough me like recapping some things. It's time for me to talk about like what I think will happen and speculation theories and all that stuff. I like even though I barely do that, I'll give it my best to try and well, come to my own conclusions about like what these things can happen. Now I think, and I'm not sure like if this is like speculation, but like I think our prime warframes are going to be like important to the plot in some way, and they already like gave us more focus, like more of a focus upgrade because because let's be honest, like those most of us who like farmed for focus and like have it just lying around, just collecting dust with us. It's just like it's super duper annoying to just like collect more at this point. I'm glad they're giving focus more to do, and like they referred to these as like ultimates for your focus school, which is something to like look into. Like I can't wait to see what that looks like because I chose like I mean, I didn't choose one focus school. Like I'm choosing a multitude of focus schools because it's up to us what our preference is. Talking about that though, I really hope they give us the option to, well, expand our focus using the focus we already have because I already have like a bunch of it and it's like collecting dust and I'm like super tired of collecting it. Like please do something with this DE. Like please make it so that I can remove the lens from my weapons so I can, you know, actually do something. But yeah, that's pretty much it about focus. In terms of theories and speculations, it looks like I don't have any right now. There's not really much I could say for sure. Like, I know they're not gonna like give us Excalibur Prime in some way because this is all in the past and it's like it's I don't know. I don't know why I'm talking about that. But yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna talk about in terms of this update. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't post the reactions legitimately. It's like I do have the footage, but I didn't record my mic feedback, and family was over, and it was I mean, I I don't know, it's much. It's too much. But yeah, family was over. I had to mute the mic the entire time, but my reactions were still visible. I was able to I might be able to make it so that y'all could see my reactions, but yeah, this was a great TennoCon. I didn't go in person, obviously, but I enjoyed watching it for the experience, the arts, the people. It's great. And yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video about talking about what's to come for Warframe and future and all this Tau nonsense. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you all for tuning in if you did. And yeah, I'll see you next time.